screens. Man, I'm telling you, I'm so excited about that 250-inch screen. That is the biggest screen we have ever had, the biggest screen. So, some things we won't be able to get done until later on. I was hoping my spikes, I can order these really, really high-end spikes. They're designed to take a lot of wind. I think they're about like 6 inches or something, like 6 or 7 inches. And they have kind of a corkscrew design to them. So that way I can reinforce the screen as we twist these things. These things have to be twisted with a drill bit. So they won't be here till 10 o'clock. We'll be done before 10 o'clock. So I want to get out here, test the screen, test the projector. We got the distance on how far we got to sit back. We're 25 feet for 199 inches. I think we can slightly squeeze, maybe 200, hopefully get to 200 in there. With the short throw, at 8 feet 4 inches, we will fill out the entire 250 inches. On top of that, I'm thinking about doing multi-projector setups, maybe a little RetroPie on one section, a little gaming on this side. I mean, something crazy. I've never seen a Dreamcast on a 250-inch screen. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going through my head like I want to watch. I do want to do some movie trailers, but Jack, the thing about that, YouTube is really finicky about that. I want to do some like Pacific Rim or some big, oh, I got Godzilla on my freaking PS4. Right, too. All right. So right now, we've got 2 new screen paints. We have the Gamer, and we have a silver coming out. I said that on camera, we're going to do a silver. We actually have a silver now coming out. I got to do some. This might not be the video for everybody because I have to do some straightening up down here and I have to get my shop in order because once we get all the ingredients in for the 38 Black Widow, we can start the process of painting it. So we won't have the final ingredients in until Tuesday. Hopefully we get sooner than that. Sometimes we get sooner. I don't know. Till then, I gotta clean my shop. It's a mess. My neighbors are really happy to see me cutting my grass. Like I said last year, I couldn't do jack at all. And that wasn't cool for them. So, no sooner I told you that Taco, we call him AKA Joker, he's going to figure out a way to get some troll, some dumb troll, which he usually always does. Yes, Taco in trouble. So, today, I'm getting used to spend a little bit more time outside. Taco decides as I take a nap upstairs on the deck, he decides to somehow get behind the netting that I have up there along the side of the railing. Literally caught behind it, trapped. Had to go out there, pull up half the netting, grab him, get him out of that section, put everything back in. He's never allowed up there ever again. Privileges cut for good. Not going to do that anymore. So that's going. But he's good. He's got a big old window upstairs in his room. He can sit up there and gaze. I'll put this up. So we have a silver. We have a dark silver coming out. And then we have the gamer. Since we have a big 129-inch screen here, we're going to put the gamer here, right there. Our inflatable screen. So we're going to purchase a bigger inflatable screen than we have over there. I need another one. I actually need a front and rear for testing, so we can test this formula on front and rear, because the only thing we've been able to use with inflatables is the black surface only. Surface with the black backing. So that's the only one we could use. Tomorrow, get that done. Put it a little nicer. About something. We did a project for a nuclear motorized projection screen. We did a nuclear, and we did a that's what we did. We did a nuclear, did a RetroPie. I haven't done a UFO. I think I'll start working on doing a UFO. Would be a good place to keep my scissors at. I mean, losing them. I constantly lose my scissors all the time. Maybe you can hear. Alright, we're definitely not using that anymore. This could be better use for trash. That's much better. Okay, man, that's nice. see what do we have down here? No fire sticks. Where are the fire sticks at? Watch something while I'm down here. Cleaning out my grimy sink. I want to change out the floors, but we can't until we paint the 250-inch screen because it's going to mark the floor pretty bad. So we can't do any of that at all. All right. I guess we'll do a light sweeping here. I'm gonna get something on the watch. I'm gonna take this little stand, stick it out there, get that ready, get that set up. Do we have another platform for that? I'm pretty sure there'll be another platform for somewhere. Oh man, I can see it in my head. I can see what that screen's gonna look like in my head. Actually, how it always works out. I can always see that vision in my head. It's gonna look almost like a drive-through. I swear, I can't wait. Let's see. We need that's all straightened out. This is good. We gotta check that out. Floor's gotta be swept up. That's gotta be put someplace. We can set that for the floor for projection. We need a fire stick downstairs. I don't have to do a bit of searching because I don't know if I can find chasers that are weatherproof. I would like to be to find some, but I don't think we can. And to wrap lights around a screen that size is going to be virtually impossible. So this is what we're going to do. See those lights at the top? And once I move back and forth, they talk. That is a LED light indicator that I built for cheap because Amazon wanted to charge $64 for these little tiny lights. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to build my own. See how it reacts to sound? Every time I speak, that's going to activate. That thing is actually on point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself two poles on each side, or two panels on each side that will light up with display. And those will be hooked to, is that hooked to a soundbar? No, those are not even hooked to a soundbar. The ones below are actually hooked to a soundbar. So I'm going to rebuild those right there, make them taller, probably about 6 feet tall. And this is where we're going to put them at outside. Because as I said before, the ones they make on Amazon are not big enough. So what we're going to do is get a 6-foot piece of wood, design our own panel like we did the other one. We're going to put one on this side. We're going to put one on that side. One's going to connect from here to there, connect from there to there. So when the screen's playing, the lights will be jumping up and down. Now, once we get the screws put in, because we got these corkscrews, stakes that are coming in, they won't be here till 10 o'clock. They'll be put in. I'll drop them back a little bit, just a little bit, so that way we can put a nice little panel piece across here, because I want the lights to drop from here to here. I want to display back and forth on the screen. Got to have some lights. But it depends on what we put out here, because as I said before, I've never seen the chasers and waterproof lights, and you definitely don't want to have waterproof lights when you're out here, because you're going to have issues. So that's something I got to look into. Now, the main question is, where's, oh, over there, which should not be over there. Light bright, turn on the lights of glowing lights. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Also a question. My fire stick at 25 feet. Will I pick up at 25 feet back? I should. Especially for the booster we got up in here. We should definitely be able to hit it. No problem. Let's see. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
And that's for commercials. That's for simple blue screen. This is how I adjust my screen where it needs to go. Very easy to do when you have a blue screen out there. Well, I always request a blue screen when I'm doing this. Right, where are we at on this? Let's see. There we go. Let's focus on that. Oh, come on, play nice. My goodness, all that. That's all we have in the Zoom? Are you kidding me? Did we bounce up forward somewhere? Never had this. There you go, about to say, I know we got a little bit more in there. I need to get this pulled out of the way. It's definitely over here. I'm doing here. Let's see if I'm actually hitting a little what this little way. That's part of the screen. Let's see here. 1 inch. That's what I love about the lens shift. You can get that right in there. Perfect.
At Hampton by Hilton, hot breakfast means daddy-daughter time and waffles with extra chocolate sauce, and extra giggles, and extra napkins. Book our family of brands at Hilton.com. To new memories, Hilton.
What makes Febreze car vent clips different? Febreze has steady release technology. Just click, install, and boom! Febreze uses your fan to circulate freshness that won't overwhelm or fade for up to 40 days of consistent scent. Febreze car.
This, people, 38 Black Widow, 129-inch, 1610, sitting in the Maxo zone. Like I said before, down here, we can't be in a dark environment. I work down here. I gotta have tons of light down here when I work. So I can't be stuck in a dark environment. This paint has to be able to work in all the environments we have in the house, so we can't use it. It's worthless. That's why it's important, as I've always said before, that when you do demonstrations, when you test your products, they must be done in fully lit environments. That way, they function when you turn them on. Yes, sirree. And I get people that say, well, I'm tired of hearing that. Well, here's the thing. That's the reason why you're stuck in a dark price projector, and I'm sitting here with a $270 720p projector in a fully lit environment. Watching my screen as I clean up my shop. Don't get what you pay for. Okay, that's all cleaned up right there. I'm getting so. Ooh. 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 Alright, so I'll bust it down, cleaned up, put this in the trash. Any rats in here? What a rat. Oh, what in a little area on here? Oh, I thought that there was a horn going off in the background. Let's do that, Sony 1 hour 4K demonstration.
Getting that from
It's
YouTube.
driving me a little nuts. Let's see.
Are you on Medicaid or Medicare? The U.S. government recently announced that 12.2 million citizens are eligible for additional benefits beyond
Sorry about that. We'll clean it over here. I should take that whatchamacallit projector outside too, the knockoff projector. We're gonna take that outside. That's supposed to be a 15,000 8K projector. So I see a lot of people in the summertime, they'll have these knockoff projectors outside. You think those things don't work inside? Outside, they're absolute nightmares. Same old question I get every single time. But those defend them and say, well, it does good. It looks nice. You know, when I got the lights out and when I'm on a white screen, it looks nice. So a question is, why are you calling here? Oh, because we wanted to use it with the lights on, we want the color to power. You can't do that because, again, our screen paint won't support it. But, you know, you're better off just getting an older projector. So putting this out back on the floor for right now. There you go. So those of you that are buying screen paints for the first time, let me explain something to you. This is how your screen paints should be working. fully lit environment, no dark environments, no ambient light controlled environments, none of that nonsense at all, period. We have, when we do our testings, we own more projectors than half these people out here doing screen paint products on the market. We own a ton of projectors, so we can test our stuff on anything we want, from ultra short throws and long throws to venues, to even we have portables and pockets, everything over here. We have the most harshest environments, we have the biggest screens. We can show our stuff on a level that they can't even begin to even think of. So you want to make sure when you're buying something, you're getting exactly what you paid for. And if you think that's not convincing enough, check out my website. Our shipping policy is absolutely amazing for our customers. As a matter of fact, we got an upgrade coming through for a customer, upstairs 150 inch. We'll be spraying that down, showing it off, shipping it back, all for free. And we're the only company that has the snail mail policy. No one else has it but us. Now with snail mail, well, simple and plain. With COVID, you run the risk of your packages slowing down. Even though they're going to be in transit, they're still going to be slowing down. Now, if we go in and we check their tracking number with the detailed tracking we have over here, we find out their package is past that 2 to 3 timeline in the US and 10 days overseas. And we can go back and confirm through a thorough investigation and find out that the package is in transit, it's moving, but it's going too slow. We'll ship you out another one for free. No company's going to do that for you but us. Back in our products, we got tons of videos that I'll be uploading a channel section on the website where I have nothing but our test demonstrations against black paint, black fabric, black plastic, you name it. Even one where I actually draw on the screen with black paint, showing our product in any way does not even match black paint. Something that others can't back up at the end of the day. And also too, icing on the cake, as I said before, when we buy, we test, anything we buy, and I lied on anything we buy online from anybody, it's always packaged and sealed. We always do fair reviews on everyone. Unlike some, they haven't bought from us yet. So clearly shows that they haven't done a proper review. And that's very important. So we'll be doing some reviews next month. Next month, many reviews for a solid month straight. We'll be doing some proper reviews on products. Any packages we get it from any company will always be packaged and sealed with verification of shipping proof information, and also too with payment information. That's very important. There's a long story. We're not going to get into why everything has to be done like that, but you have people that doctor stuff at the end of the day, and you want to make sure everything is legit when you're watching a review and you're not watching something that's fake. Oh man, I tell you, I love this. I can't wait to be outside on the 250. So that's why I tell people, when you watch demonstrations, those dark corners and, oh man, ambient light, no. Should not be in an ambient light controlled environment with the technology we have now in projectors, no. If I'm here with old, outdated 2012, 2014, old, outdated projectors, and I can do this in this max out zone with no problem, then it shouldn't be an issue. Now, we have some people that sit there and say, well, look at your projector. Have you met Old Faithful? Have you met her? All right then. If you know anything about Old Faithful over there, yeah, you know. I ain't got to explain much. The Old Faithful is designed to debunk that theory right there. That's what she's trying to do. Woo, it's amazing. All right, that's something we have to do. Quick blender right now. Quick. I don't know what it is about this section Any other place I lived at, I've never had weather like this. It can be sunny as can be, beautiful as can be, and boom, sky will crack open and like Armageddon's about to break loose. Just never know what's going to hit. And the weatherman can sit there and say, oh, it's going to be sunny all day. Now, yesterday it wasn't. Like I said, it's God's will. He does what he wants to do, so we can't judge on that one. All right, we cleaned up, everything straightened up, shop is all swept out. I'm going to get my portable over here. My portable, I do like the fact that we now have different screens we can go off with. That's like the fact, people want to ask us about inflatables, we got inflatables. They want to ask about portables, motorized, we have them over there. I got a couple of screens going to be picking up off of Amazon, some cheap $80, $60 projection screens. We're going to roll right over top of them, convert them into gunmetal and black technology, and use them outside. And then we still have the camping package I want to do. Camping package, travel package, 50 lumen projector. It's like a corner 50 lumen, but they use it a 50 lumen projector, 50-inch portable screen, stuff like that. That right straight. There we go. Let me go grab this up over here. Right straight. Hit that right straight. I told you that. Interesting thing about inflatable screens, that is an extremely very tempered surface. Some people honestly believe that they can paint over that screen. Good luck with that one. That surface is extremely temperamental. Mind, this is a screen that's going to be taken down, blown up, taken down, blown up. Over and over again. You're not leaving this outside. You're definitely not leaving it outside. You run the risk of something puncturing it, putting a hole into it, it's floating away. All kinds of stuff can go wrong with an inflatable screen. Gust of wind, pins can pop up, your screen could be in your neighbor's yard, all kinds of stuff. So people are usually going to inflate this and take it down, inflate it and take it down, inflate it and take it down. They go float to the surface over and over and over again, and that thing is going to take on some stress. So I've painted quite a few of these. I've got a few different ones in. I can tell you the ones I don't like. I don't like the inflatable screens that have the Velcro around the corners. I hate them the most because those things are difficult to just trying to get the material to land perfectly on that line without getting any kind of loops or gaps in between that. So that can be a headache. The ones I like with the clips. The clips are the best ones. You take them off, snap, 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 put them back on, snap, 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 you're done. That's it. Now, let's see what we got here. Now, this is one side coated with our gunmetal or old gunmetal. I think this was Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix gunmetal. As you can see, all those little cracks, all those little paint peeling, any paint's going to do this. Some people sit there and say, oh, but yes, yours will. I guarantee it will. But go ahead, mess your screen up. Once this happens, you can't paint over this. Because those little flakes right there, you're going to leave uneven spots all over your screen. So you're going to have to remove all of that, and that is going to be a complete nightmare. So, we figured out, well actually we say God, because God's the one that figured it out, how to be able to get an inflatable screen, to paint an inflatable screen. Let me see if we can get this out here without inflating it so much. They do like to fight. They do like to fight. All right. This is our technology. So this is a technology that God blessed me to have. This technology right here doesn't crack, doesn't peel. You can fold it up over and over again and again. Now, is it available for customers? I don't think we're going to make it available for customers. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have customers can ship their screens here and we can code them here, but I don't think we're going to make it available for customers. I don't know yet. We haven't decided yet. Haven't decided on that one yet, on how we're going to do this, how we're going to go about it. If we do decide to offer, it's probably going to be a two-step system. It's going to have to be a two-step system to do it. But this right here shows you. Now, I wanted to ship out and sell inflatable screens, but I'm thinking about that. We could do that too. We could definitely do ship out and sell inflatable screens with our coating attached to it. depends on how we're gonna go with it. It depends on the dryer. That depends on. She's the one that does our ship outs for us. So she's okay with it, and she can get a few more people on the payroll, and I ain't got no problem with paying them all to go drop these packages off at the post office for us. Then we can do some inflatable screens for you, but it'll be the ones we choose, because the ones, trust me, for the ones I choose are the ones that are going to work best. I'll tell you that. They're only going to be in certain sizes. I'm doing no massive giant size screens. But as you can see the difference, see the coating we have here versus the coating on the other side? This is a special coating that we designed. Well, can't say we. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ blessed us with this coating. This coating we have here, you can fold this screen up 100 times over and over and over again. It will not crack, it will not peel, you will not have that problem. The other side, without our technology, well, this is using the old Phantom technology from back in the day. Even 38 Black Widow won't be to stick to this. We'll crack, we'll peel, we'll have complications. That's why I said inflatable screens are temperamental. Then you're talking about a screen that's constantly expanding, which means whatever's on here is going to have to expand with the material. And then have to go through a lot of heat, because there's going to be heat hitting this screen. I hope not rain, but of course people have these for weatherproof screens too. This is also weatherproof. The coating we have on this is weatherproof, because some of these inflatable screens have a section that snaps in the back, and they can use that basically for a pool party, because you're not going to use anything with a cord for a pool party. You know, you'll get electrocuted. But this just shows you. So when I tell people at the end of the day, from experience, having long years of experience, you do not want to do that. I'm trying to save your neck from not doing something extremely costly that in the long run will cost you a ton of money to replace. You cannot paint an inflatable surface with an everyday paint. It will not work at all. It will lift from the surface, it will crack, it will peel, it will leave trace lines, it will do all kinds of stuff. And can you repaint over top of it? No, because it's just going to do the exact same thing all over again, over and over again. Can't be done. You have to have a special formula to do it. That's what we have here. Now the screen was folded up. After we got done, we went outside, we inflated, left it inflated for 9 o'clock all the way up until we used it. You see how much pressure the screen could take. Folded it up, stuck it in the corner for a couple of days. Look at this. No cracks and peels anywhere. These are the main stress points you're going to have on an inflatable screen. Those little corners, every time you fold it up, those are your stress points. That's where you're going to see your cracking and peeling is going to start developing first. So, we had to figure out how we are going to do this. It's a two-step process. I don't want the customers doing the two-step process, because again, if they mess it up, they're going to mess it up. We can have them ship this surface to us, but again, I don't want to go through that either, because of my whole germophobic thing and COVID and all that, so that's not going to work. So I think the best thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have an inflatable screen with our coating attached to it. And how we do that is we contact the company who we're going to be actually buying these screens from. We send them an email saying, look, I'm interested in your product. We'll buy by bulk, you know what I mean? So and so. We'll buy a certain amount every month. You can give us a discount and give us full permission to tag our name onto it. These are generic companies that are selling these. Basically, these are like white screens to them at the end of the day, because they're getting orders and they're getting sales, and they're going to allow us to have authorization to basically go in and do this. This is how you do it. Now, they can say no at the end of the day. Yes, they can. But I've gotten plenty of companies say yes and waiting for us to go, okay, whatever, we'll do it. And I got 2 of them right now that did offer us high-end screens, white projection screens that we can basically buy in bulk and resell. So I'll be giving them a call. Now, the inflatable screens that I want, the ones I like, the best ones I'm telling you right now, see those clips? These are the best ones. The best ones. Some people don't want to fold the screen up all together, bunch it up with the screen attached to it. They don't want to do that. They want to be able to separate it. Well, the Velcro's a headache to put on. I've done those. The snaps, they're kind of hard to find. These right here with the clips work out fantastic. And then on top of that, when you're doing the Velcro, like I said, you make a mistake as you're putting it around. So you got a gap here. It's going to cause a line right in the middle of your screen, right down the side of it, because your screen's not laying perfectly flat all the way around. This one, you can't mess it up. Virtually impossible. Very easy to put up, very easy to take down. So these are the ones I like. Anytime when we used to do motorized, and we used to do we just sold motorized at one point. But when we used to do what do you call it? Fixed frame screens. So fixed frame screens. Before, I would go in and make that contact with that company to get authorization to basically use their fixed frame screens, I had to put one together first. How much of a nightmare is this thing going to be to our customers at the end of the day? Now, if it was easy to put together, oh, I'm all for it. If it's a complete nightmare to put together, not doing it. Because if I can't put it together and I'm having to struggle and do it, my customers are going to have the same problem. So that's what I said. You got to do your research before you jump into stuff. And we have done a lot of testing on inflatable screens. This what we have here is absolutely perfect. It's going to work out just fine. This is going to be great for our customers. Now, I found, like I said, one of the companies I'm working with has this particular, not the same model, but it does have the same clip system, which I like, and they make it in a very large size too, 2 large sizes. Matter of fact, I'm planning to buy one here for showcase. This will give you that gunmetal or that black technology to be able to pull up that beautiful image, or be able to do demonstrations, printed on demonstrations. You'll be able to watch movies much earlier in the day. Why wait until 8 and 9 o'clock to watch a movie and then still have a faded washed out image? And spending money for a crazy expensive projector. All right, let's get this one folded up. Get that back in the area where it belongs. Anytime we do these screens ourselves, we always put an extra special coating. We have a special heightener for these. And yes, this is fully weatherproof. So we're going to start working all that, hopefully before summertime gets here, because that would be a nice time for it to be done, right? There we go.
After saving with customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, I customize everything. Like Marco's backpack.
Wow, that was a fast little commercial in there, was it not? All right, that's all cleaned up. We're all done here. Cleaned up over here. And I'll tell you something right now. We're not going to bother asking anymore. And what's the point? They're not going to buy. They don't do proper reviews. We all know that from the door. Asking them over and over again, no, they're not going to do proper reviews. But I'll tell you one thing, don't do any more reviews anymore against my products that you buy directly from me. So you got that understanding. I'm doing pretty soon. I'm going to be doing promo demonstrations for the other channel, and if they're sending me something over, I want it mint condition in the box. I want it sealed. I don't want it open or none of that at all, period. If I'm doing any demonstration against anybody, always going to be a sealed box. Everything's going to be in mint condition when we open up that box. We don't do open containers when we do reviews. You don't do them that way. So, they're going to do reviews against me. You buy directly from me. You're not going to buy from me and you got to go to somebody else and say you do it, then that's a complete lie. Don't do reviews. Those are fake. Buy from us directly. Okie dokie, we got the floor at 180 inch. You got 180 inch gunmetal screening here. I forgot we even had this thing here. All right. I tell you one thing, I love watching the classics. I was watching Thunderfoot and Lightfoot. You ever seen it with Clint Eastwood? Oh man, good movie. Really, really good movie. I like the old movies. I do. Those are the good ones. Oh, I saw this junk behind here. It's just trash. Shouldn't have made it like this. Screw, I could use for what? Screw came in handy. All right. Sorry about that. I got to bounce back and forth because I cleaned the shop out. Wanted to make sure we had the screws and everything, but good thing we don't have no wind outside, weather's nice and calm, so we'll get a chance to show something off the screen. Tuesday, the screen will be finally completed. We'll have the screws and everything set up, so we'll be good to go. So that screen's going to be designed to be taken down and put back up. We're going to get a nice piece of PVC, and we're going to basically put heavy Velcro on each side of the border. That way we can roll it up and tuck it up underneath the rail on top of the deck. And then when you want to use it, we can drop it down. So screens that are going to be used against that side area right there. We're going to do 2 inflatable screens, 180 inch, 150 inch, and so forth. So we can, change back and forth. But I want to be able to change out whatever I want. And then having that distance back, which would be nice. Which I should have did a long time ago. I don't know why, but I know. Who knows? And that's not what we do this one. Yeah, we forgot about the lounge upstairs. We just got so many projects right now. We got the lounge we got to finish upstairs. We got to put lights in the gaming room. Oh, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. But like I said, I'm not complaining about it. I'm happy about it. I'm just glad we got the 250 finally strung up, because if we had to build the frame for that, that was going to be expensive, and it was not going to be hard, but it was going to be expensive. Right now, lumber is like gold, and it is. It's like gold because of COVID. It's expensive to get. The guy works everything out. No, you're supposed to be over there cleaning up that mess outside. Somebody doing rain. Now, what I got to keep myself is not to brag about a 250-inch screen. Yeah, no, I can't help it. I got a 250-inch screen. That thing is gigantic. Oh man, I can't wait to throw on it. I can't wait. Please, Lord, don't let it rain today. I want to be outside with the screen so badly. I really do. So badly. Gaming system out there is Pac-Man on COVID. Let's talk about something. Alright, so late at night, squirrels don't live in the wood pile, they just go in and hang out in the wood pile. So I get myself a nice, customized, a nice portable wooden backing. so that I can attach up against the wood pile. I'll put brackets in there attached against that so it sits up there nicely. Blow up my air mattress, so I got a nice high back to it, and I got the air mattress. Throw a nice big old heavy comforter on there. Yeah, I guess so, comforter. Oh, I got zappers too. I could order me a zapper. Get the comforters out there. I can have a nice little layback sofa while watching the giant screen. Because I'm going to have to be back to watch that one. Definitely going to have to be back. I can't be sitting where I was sitting at before. Wasn't that gorgeous? 38 Black Widow, people. 38 Black Widow. And there she is. There she is. So I tell you, I'm hoping they buy. I really am. I can't wait. They're gonna have the real baby in there. There she is, in all its glory. Can't wait. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, because you know, you gotta cover every corner, especially when you deal with the devil. You gotta cover all corners. I'm gonna take that money and put it to charity. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Donate to charity. And y'all can watch me do it live. Because I don't want it to get to somebody saying, well, you need the money. No, we're good. Trust me. We're okay. We just need you to do a proper review and buy the product directly from us with a sealed container. That's what we need you to do. No unsealed, sealed. So we want you to do the demonstration again. But meanwhile, like I said, we've had his products here before many times. We'll buy them again, as we always do, and they'll all be sealed. Everything will be done by the book. So, as I said before, the product's never going to be purchased. We know that. But any of the money that comes through, if they do happen to make the purchase, sorry about that, we're donating that to charity. Well, let's see how long it takes. It may take a month, may take 2, may take 3, who knows? But the fact that it's taking this long already, well, it automatically speaks volumes. I've only seen one Spider-Man movie. Have you ever seen that? Nah. I tried to watch a little bit of that Spider-Man Can't Go Home. That thing was horrible. I didn't like it.
Monumental savings are happening right now during our President's Day sales event at Connoisseur Toyota. All month long, you'll see.
That never dawned on me. It's interesting now, I'm so busy most of the time, some stuff just never dawns on me. And I thought about that. I said, they never purchased products from us. I haven't, not one time. When you do a review, you're supposed to have a sealed product. I got whatchamacallit sent me a TV, there was an open box. What am I going to do with this? I need a sealed product. Yeah. AK, Nature Desire.
Getting that from YouTube.
We like to show this off. I love showing off contrast levels and fully lit environments. I love it because I know most. Well, let's face it. None of them can go there. They can't. Certifieds can't go there. Screens can't pick up. Great screen paint products don't pick up. and compare to even the silver one we're going to develop. The LG light, LT light. Next to this technology and contrast level, this is the dominating technology. No matter what we develop, whether it be the lighter or lighter gray screen paints we make, doesn't make a difference. No screen paint will compare to this one. This is the top dog. Produces color, produces contrast, and maintains white levels with no problem. The beautiful thing about this, my customers don't have to spend all this money for a projector with an insane contrast ratio. They don't need it before. Ours is turned off. Well, the mine is even turned on. Okie dokie, that's all cleaned up. We got all that done. So finished. Got the trash can over here. We got 25 feet back. And stinks won't be here until later on, 10 o'clock. I'm dropping those in tonight. No. I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. I found all the whole areas in my gate where critters were slipping through. Well, they got a lot of wood to chew through. I just dropped a bunch of wood back there. That's why I stacked it at. Okay. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Outer Space screensaver 4K.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's why I like the size of the screen. The screen takes in a ton of light, 129 inches, 1610. If you want to do 1610 aspect ratios are different. You see it on your projector now, 1610. They do make, well, no. Yeah, there is a company that makes 1610 screens. They have odd numbers. They have weird numbers. Yeah, they have weird numbers. 1610. Things are like 235.1 set weird numbers. Low in the height, long in the length. So you're always going to have the height for 235.1. It's the length is what you're going to have to worry about. You have the length for that screen. The screens are really long. Now, for those of you buying screen paint for the first time, you're using a 4,000 or 5,000 projector. A gray screen can't pick up at 4,500, 5,000 lumens because the screen can't take in that kind of light. Too much light the screen's making contact with. If it's already having complications picking up in a fully lit environment with that light in the environment, what's going to happen when you hit it with 4,000 or 5,000 lumens? You're going to wash the screen out even faster. You're introducing too much light to the screen, and it's not going to be able to maintain. That's why every demonstration, if you watch, when you go to my channel, you watch the introduction video, that is a gray screen being hit with a 7,000 lumen projector. Because that's what people do. The first thing they do is when a white screen fails, the first thing they do is they go out and get a gray screen. They go to Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever it is, they go buy it, they get it. You hit that with a projector, you might get a slight little difference, but at the end of the day, that screen is going to be hitting a ton of light. You're going to have the same problem you had when you first started off with. That's why we showed you the church over and out on Facebook, the one we're fixing right now to help them out with their problem. I got to call it a day too on top of that. That's a 12,000 lumen projector. Epson laser projector. And that gray paint is not picking up for nothing. They don't work. They're not venue compatible. The problem is with the venue projectors, people who do these events for outside or for shows or whatever, they think we're going to go out, get this really high-end, insane, beastly projector, hit this screen with it, and this is going to make up for this, that, and the other. You're just going to get a faint, washed-out image, and everything else is going to look like crap. whatever you're able to pick up, it ain't gonna be much, and it's not gonna look nice. So all you're doing is just washing it out even faster. Now that's why I said I don't understand. This is a product that if you watch demonstrations underneath of it, they're in ambient light controlled environments. They're in dark environments. So how in the world are you going to take that same screen and stick it on a much bigger screen that's going to take in 10 times more light, hit it with a projector that's going to produce a higher lumen count, and put it in a much brighter environment and expect for it to actually perform? It's not. They don't even perform down here. Certifiers don't perform down here. And you saw that today when I showed you on a light gray gunmetal. This is black. And they don't perform well. So yes, you should be to come down in the max zone with 5,000, 4,000. Some people want to chalk it up by saying, oh, well, you know, he's using this and using that. No, even if I use your product down here or anybody else's product down here, you're not going to pick up at 4,000. You're not going to pick up at 5 or 6 or 7. You're not going to pick up at 2,000. You won't pick up at 15, and you're definitely not picking up at 1,000. You're not picking up. If that was the case, one of them would have picked up by now. And that means your contrast levels, they fade even faster. We got this one for the ceiling. Let me see something for a minute.
My Blake dining set, table and 6 chairs, or table, 4 chairs and bench in 3 finishes. In dining.
That's why I like to go online. I like to do research. I like to watch other people's setups. I like to, especially the promos. I love watching the promo videos. The promos, I always find a projector. I try to go back and find how many people has the same projector that's doing the same demonstration as the promo. Because I'm always curious if they can actually match the promo. Now the reason why the promo is virtually impossible to match, because unless you have the money for what the promo is using in their demonstration for their screen, you're not going to match it. As I demonstrated when I showed you the P2. You weren't looking around in there. You found one person had a $3,000 dark Star 9. That was the only one that did. Everybody else was sitting in the dark. But the promo commercial was this beautiful white living room that you walked into, 120-inch screen. It looked absolutely gorgeous. So how come everybody else's demonstration didn't look the same way? Why was everybody else sitting in the dark or poorly lit environments? Because they don't have a $3,000 screen laying against their wall, that's why. Now in our demonstration against the Optima GT55 and 56, I had both of those projectors, we beat their promo demonstration. Their demonstration was inside, family sitting around a screen, nice white environment as they did with Optima. But our screen was sitting outside at 140 inches outside. That projector is only designed to do 100 inches. We had it maxed over its normal size, and we had it outside. We beat the promo. So that's what I like to do. I like to go back and like to look at all my old projectors here, and I like to look at the promo demonstrations. Because like I said, at the particular time for these machines at one point, they were the highlight of different electronic shows and all that stuff. I mean, they were like the best of the best, but you know, they're no more. They're old relic machines. So when I go back and look at their demonstrations, it's a shame because they really didn't know the potential of the technology they had due to the fact they didn't have a proper screen to display it on. That's the sad part about it. These screens for these projectors right here have amazing potential. The problem is the screens have not caught up to the projector yet. And people just keep going out and buying more and more expensive projectors, and they keep dumbing them down on these screens. Think you need all these perks and all this stuff. You don't need all that stuff at the end of the day. Right now we're running the entire thing off 720p. That shows you right there. No 1080p, no 4K. That was coming.
The Mossad sent me to tell.
I hate that. They'll show a whole freaking movie off of that and then hit you with a copyright strike. I hate that nonsense. You see, they're about to start a whole movie off of that. Ah, very Halls. This here is very Halls.
2 minutes till we have to go back in.
Being back at the office. I 30 minutes for lunch.
I hate it.
Vivian. No, Vivian. Oh.
If you're not back at your desk in 10 minutes, you're fired.
Did you guys ever dream about quitting?
God, I wish we could quit.
Why can't we?
Because we're all new.
Yeah, like start our own company.
Be our own bosses.
We could get our weekends
I
back.
could wear sweatpants every day. Bridget.
Bridget! Let's quit!
Ain't that crap? They hit you for that too. Playing any music in a commercial? Yeah, they hit you for that too. Freaking YouTube. Okay, let me see. How long is this winning demonstration? Woo! Getting some time here, are we not? Alright, you guys watch. Got a few things gotta take care of real quick. Sorry about that. We on a tilt here? Yeah, I'm out there mowing. Getting nice back here, nice trimmed up a little nicer, because I got to do a lot of demonstrations back there, and I don't want to do demonstrations in the bush. Alright, people. I'm going to be up front. Get my grass cut a little bit in front a little better. Under control. I had two of these down here. Alright, this one for down here, this one's going upstairs. It goes to the ceiling. Alright, we're down here. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. If you're interested in our screen paint products, check out our website. We do have free worldwide shipping. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a customer's return. It's been up there. We're just now getting to it. We've already talked to them. I always talk to my customers back and forth. So we're going to do a test demonstration, see what's wrong with it. And then from there, we'll blast with the new gunmetal, ship it off to him. He'll be good to go. All right. Thank you for your time. I got to go. We'll probably be back on tonight for the big screen. We'll definitely be on for tonight for the big screen. Probably. No, we're definitely going to be out there. All right. Have to go. Thank you all and God bless.